What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome to the video. If you're new to the channel and seeing this video from the title of the video, this is like more of a sneaker channel, but I used to do vlogs on it. But I wanted to make a video specifically on Dreamville because I was there. I got some footage and wanted to talk to you guys about that on this channel. And just didn't want to make another channel. So again, Dreamville. I was at Dreamville 2023 for the first time. Didn't go any other years and had a blast. And I wanted to give you guys a little context over some of the footage that I got. Didn't really vlog too much. I also do TikTok, so I was making some stuff for TikTok. And so I really didn't vlog, like talking about all my clips are sporadic. So I wanted to just kind of talk about the weekend with you guys, basically straightforward, and let the clips overlay as I'm talking. So I hope that this video turns out well and you guys enjoy it as I'm editing it. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I currently live in North Carolina in the Raleigh area. Had two of my buddies, closest friends, come down from Charlotte and Atlanta, and we ended up getting an Airbnb in Raleigh on Friday right before Dreamville, and we ended up going out downtown and hanging out with one of my buddy's girlfriends, and we had a great time downtown Raleigh. I don't go out a lot downtown Raleigh, but when we did, and it was a lot of people. I think it was just from, people coming for Dreamville that made the crowds and the lines like insane. And it was a really good night that we had that night. And so the next morning, Saturday morning, we got up. It was raining. They had pushed the schedule back for Dreamville initially to like 1 o'clock or something like that. And so we had basically the morning to keep pre-gaming. So we just.
Wait, did they put out the new schedule? Did they put out the new schedule?
Hey, Mom.
Wait, I want to wait.
This nigga should have came from Future.
Just hung out pre-game, had some people over. We had a really nice Airbnb. Shout out to Joy, the person who home it was from Airbnb. It was awesome modern home in North East Raleigh. So we Ubered over to Doretha Dix Park, which is about a 20-minute Uber from our Airbnb. And like I said, our Uber kind of dropped us off in the middle of the street just because the cops had everything blocked off. And we ended up walking about a good couple miles up the hill to the gates for Dreamville. Got in, checked in, ended up getting general admission wristbands, which was perfect for us initially. We'll probably, if we go back next year, we'll probably end up getting maybe GA Plus or VIP, depending, because it was a lot of walking and standing. Oh my God, my watch went crazy the entire weekend for me standing. My feet were killing me. But like I said, it was a great time. Ended up the first day getting in, walking around, checking out, the merch, all the areas that they had, the food. We had some really good food, some pizza, some fish, some drinks. Drinks were obviously expensive, but I mean, you kind of knew that coming into it. Like I said, our wristbands had our credit cards linked to them, so all we had to do is just swipe our wristbands on the pad, and we could get whatever we wanted. So, like I said, went back and forth through the stages, the Rise stage and the Shine stage. The first day we saw Durk, City Girls, and Ari Lennox and Usher. Usher was by far the best of day two. Some of those classic songs, if you really know Usher and listen to his music, especially going up, man, it hit home. So Usher was absolutely incredible on day one. We actually, after leaving Usher, you had to walk all the way, basically NC State's campus. Just to get service. Service was horrible the entire day. Couldn't have any kind of cell service or anything like that, so you really couldn't, communicate with people or really post anything on social media until you got outside of the park. And so by the end of the night, you know, all of us are walking back to our cars or shuttles or Ubers. I mean, it seemed like it took forever. We had to end up waiting, sitting on a box truck basically, and wait for our Uber to come, just because, I mean, we couldn't get any service. The price of Ubers were insane. I ended up was calling an Uber, and I ended up canceling it because one of the Lyft drivers pulled up to us and said, "You guys need a ride?" And we said, yeah. We said, we got $60 for you to take us 20 minutes away, and he actually took it. So we ended up just taking that Uber and going to the Airbnb and paying just $60 and splitting it 3 ways. And by then, it was like 2 a.m. So then we needed something to eat. We hadn't had anything to eat. So usually in North Carolina, only things open like IHOP, Cookout, and gas stations like Sheetz. So Cookout line was like double wrapped around. So we ended up going to Sheetz. Sheetz took forever to make our food. Forever. There was nobody in there, nobody in the drive-thru. They were just so slow. We ended up not getting our food till like almost 3 a.m. And so by the time we ate our food, like I got some boneless wings. They didn't even toss the wings. They just squirted buffalo sauce on them and handed them to me. So I ate those, a couple bites of those, and went to bed. And so the first night I didn't go to bed until like 4 a.m. It was horrible. And then the next day we had to get up, and we wanted to be there first thing to, you know, walk around and get a good spot, because the second day was the best day because you had Mario.
Bad as you are, you stick around. Cause if I was your man, never worry about what I be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman to serve your train.
Summer Walker. Flocka.
I go hard in the motherfucking bank, nigga. Nigga stanky, nigga. What the fuck you making, nigga? I go hard with the shit, or what the fuck is this?
Drake.
I haven't been in North Carolina in a very long time, so I appreciate you. And out of respect for each and every one of y'all, and out of respect for my brother who I've been doing this with for a long time, I'd like to take it all the way back to the beginning. Let's go. Yeah. I know way too many people here right now that didn't know last year. Who the fuck are y'all? Consequence, drinking every night because we drink to my accomplishments. Made it way too long, no meaning out of consciousness. They said I'm bad, I'd agree with that. I just take my time with all this shit.
JCole.
Would you believe me if I said I'm in love? Dreamville!
To like I said, went to the one stage, wanted to see Mario, so we went there, saw him, and then we rushed all the way back over to the Shine main stage and stayed there and camped out. We had blankets, we laid those down so our friend group could kind of like circle us in and we could get a great spot for the rest of the evening. We kind of like went back and forth and like got waters and food just so we didn't lose our spots, use the bathroom and that kind of thing. And like I said, by the end of it, I mean, we were in there jam-packed. A lot of people coming from the other stage over, I mean, were like shoving and trying to, you know, get their spots. And so luckily we had a good spot for the remaining part of the day. Just like I said, our feet were killing us from all the standing. We sat for a little bit and people were, you know, like pushing and shoving. They had EMS there for people who like were getting overheated and sick, and they were constantly having to call them. So it was pretty crazy. Another great part of Dreamville is we met some awesome people. Met people from all over the country, really. A couple behind us were standing there. They were from the Bahamas. All right, guys, sorry my camera died. But yeah, we had a great time leading up to JCole and Drake. And JCole came out, man, phenomenal performance. I mean, I've never seen him live.
You need a nigga that you know is not gonna work him out. You need a nigga when he done probably gonna push it out. You need a nigga that's gonna play it in your mouth.
I've never seen anybody that was there live. I mean, they were great. Actually, Waka Flocka, who performed earlier that day, he was insane. Had the crowd going crazy. If anybody knows, North Carolina goes crazy for Flocka. and he went absolutely insane. Probably one of the latest performances of the night. But yeah, Cole was insane. He was really, really good. And then Drake came out, did his thing, and he was incredible. He was the reason why I was even going on this trip to Dreamville to see Drake. I mean, Aubrey, who wouldn't? Like, Drake brought out Uzi. See, 21.
Keep blinking, and you know the weed sticky. My finger itchy, the Glock like the.
And then Wayne.
Get the fuck out. I don't fuck, bro. Ain't with that shit like a buffalo. You a roughneck.
When Wayne came out, I mean, the whole area I was in was going insane. I mean, it was one of the craziest performances. I mean, Weezy, I mean, one of the most iconic people ever, and I got to see him. And so, like I said, the whole set lineup on the second day was insane. And like I said, Dreamville owes me nothing. They put on a class performance. All the performances were great. Oh, Glorilla came too, I forgot. And like I said, it was just such a great night, great trip. Being with my friends. Like I said, if I had any recommendations, like I said, definitely wear nice shoes, definitely eat, definitely get parking. Try to get a parking pass if you can. Get one of the lockers. We use one of the lockers for our merch. If you have the extra money to buy a locker, share it with some people. Just so you're not carrying around jackets and stuff. And also, like I said, if you really want to, like I said, GA was cool for us, but if you don't want to stand and you want to enjoy some of the amenities of Dreamville, I mean, pay the extra money and do VIP. I think VIP, from what I saw, a lot of people had good seats. They were still able to see stuff. They had their own private bathrooms. And like I said, it was just a great overall experience. And like I said, next time, if I decide to go next time, because I don't know how JCole can top this year. I don't know how he can do it, but if I do decide to go, I'll probably go higher than GA. So again, leave your comments down below what you guys thoughts. You guys have any more questions on Dreamville? Hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video of me just talking and overlaying clips over top of this video. It was a lot to remember what happened in the weekend, but like I said, it was overall a great weekend. Let me know your thoughts again down below. And if you were there, leave a comment on what you thought and enjoyed, and questions you might have for me as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, check out some of my sneaker content if you're into that kind of stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, one day at a time.